Hello, I'm Aios and welcome back to Outer Wilds. We're going to continue right where we left off, and I think if I've timed this out right, we're going to do primarily Brittle Hollow. Where am I going? I have no idea. Right, there was the probe cannon that we got into and then time reset. I think if I keep grasping at all this, I'm not going to have as much fun and I'm not going to see what I need to see. So, next planet. Harmonica signal. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music come from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but he disappeared ages ago. That's right, we've yet to explore that little section on this planet. Why don't we do that? That's not the copper. And that is in a little meteorite of sorts. Where? No idea. Somewhere here. Lots of green open spaces. I'm surprised trees haven't taken over the world. Probably this way? Uh-oh. No, that's the quantum area. Am I stuck on a tree? My spaceship is stuck on a tree. Alright, a little further out. I'm not seeing it. That would be the ruins. Pretty sure, anyway. And then... it's here somewhere. It's got, like, brambles spreading out like it was a planet seed or something. That's the village. That is maybe what we're after. It's got a lot of smoke. Yes, this is what we're after. Okay. Landing. Who is this? Oh, right, there was an individual who said they went to investigate something. Oh, that looks terrifying. Hi there. No sudden movements. Hey, you hatchling. I thought you were taking that tin can of yours in space today. What are you still doing here? I took it into space, I exploded a few star systems, and I'm back for lunch. Hey, I saw something crash over the horizon. Didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down its roots in a hurry. Don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll send Marl and Hal to loose on it. Best to get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. Anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands in anything that looks so unpleasant as that seed does. It's a good way to lose an arm or two. Yeah, so this just landed and started spreading its roots out. Is it something natural, or did the Nomai make it to, like, destroy planets or something? Maybe make terraform planets. Duplicate signal? What do you mean, duplicate signal? Let's try that just a little bit faster here. Where is it going? Oh no. Oh, there's trees there. Oh no, I should have... There's trees inside the anglerfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We should be coming up on the anglerfish. There's another root inside the anglerfish, another seed. This is like a quantum seed. It loops back on itself. Can we go in here? Oh, well, I had to try. Maybe they created this thing when they started making everything. I don't know. There's lots to find out still. And this is like the shards of stuff that was on the moon. Oh. Okay, we're back to having cool stuff again, not trying to figure out puzzles and find the right place. I mean, I guess it's all finding the right place, but it's not the Ash Twins. Awesome. Where to now? Yeah, that has a secret there. We've already been inside the geysers. There, I think there's another spot somewhere on the planet also we need to be. Mining site A or something. Either way, we've been to the interesting spots I know about on the outer rock. I wanted to see what was on that moon, right? The glowing red moon. What's it called? Who knows? Look at closer. Hollow's lantern. Launch us, quickly. This is the best clock I've ever seen a game do. Exploding sun, no less. Oh, there's so much more to explore. That is a whole adventure, but we'll get there. Is there any place for us to land? It's kind of like just a mini star, mini sun. I mean, maybe inside? No, there's nothing inside. Can we get up, please? Without falling onto the planet itself? Because I'm pretty sure our little wooden stick ship is going to burst into flames if we get too close. Same for the sun. Though we haven't had those endings yet. No hidden secrets? No, no hidden secrets. Oh, weird. Right. Oh, that's a gravity cannon there as well. We can go through this, as I found out. Whoa, that's still trippy. Oh, there's a distortion field, distortion effect on it. Okay, I want to find something. A place to land, some sort of structure. Was there only one planet and when they created the black hole, they created a white hole? And they blew the whole planet up? One location into two locations? That looks like something. Oh, no. Okay. That might be our only location to land, unfortunately. That's not where I want to be. Land. No, land. Buttons work with me. Let's not land on the post. There. Solid ground. Kind of. Alright, and... oh boy. Right, there's no gravity. Where are you going? Don't leave without me. Worst comes to worst, I'll head for the white shining star and end up somewhere else. I think that's the way it works. Does it only travel one way? We still don't know that yet. I still don't know that, at least. Anyone who's played this probably knows that. Ooh, over here. I thought I saw something down there in the bottom left. Oh, it's roots. Is there really nothing here? There! Buildings! And if I can get in one side, then we'll be set. There's also that, whatever that is there. The facility. I don't see anything on this side. Where is it? The light wasn't on, was it? No, we did a reset. It's a tree. How about some oxygen? No? Okay. Just land for a moment. Anywhere. There is no gravity on this rock whatsoever. Okay. I know I saw some sort of structure here, and I'm not seeing it now. I'm pretty sure I have the same piece of rock. Maybe it was just this, and it got caught in the light. I had a weird shader effect or something. That might be. Huh. I saw a station here. It looks warped. Or something. More circular than I anticipated. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I really didn't expect to run into a piece of solid matter out here in space. Can we just go forward without me running into something? Please, 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 please. No, no, this way. I think this is where I was before, so I just have to be careful not to scratch the noggin at this point. Trees and oxygen. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, we're on the ground. Everything's better. Ember Twin Projection Stone. Does this go back to Ember Twin? Equip translator. Welcome to Whitehall Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. Oh, that's why it didn't work. In this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happen when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Oh, okay, cool. Found the answer. And we need this tablet for other access point. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. This sends us back to the Shattering Planet, Brittle Hollow. We parked on this one, unfortunately, so... What is this? What are we doing? Do you think this will teleport us anywhere? Not just back to Brittle Hollow. Does that stop us? No, it just turns us. Maybe we can just warp then, and I won't need the ship. I kind of need the ship just to heal. Okay, I think that was what we needed to... No, that was the white hole. We're right around the white hole. There's no way of telling... Ah. Oh! That's what these are for. Great. Where are we? Okay then. That is there. There's a white hole again. How about the twins? I thought I was done with the twins. I'm not done with the twins. Let's go back to the twins. It's cool. The hollow. That was the wrong one. I think those are stars exploding out there. Is that it? No, that's a piece of rock. Think we can't get to the Ember Hollow from here? There's Hearth, which we know where that is. That will teleport us to those markings. Brittle or whatever. Giant's Deep. We there? I think we're there. I might be right. I might be wrong. A lot of ash here. Charge. Step on the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Oh, that's what these things are. Cool. Refuel jetpack. Thank you. Have we been here before? The Hanging City below... I don't think we've been here before. I may have misnamed. To our friends of Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the Whitehall station on the other side of the Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked, we've successfully recreated warp travel. Recreated? I don't know how close it is to Anoa's original design, but as long as what we built works, I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct, Clary. Have you seen these readings? If they're accurate, they would violate causality. There must be equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the Whitehall station. If you en route meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic, hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Brittle Hollow, we're on Brittle Hollow, or I think this one. The one that's breaking apart, but not breaking apart. The geode. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Right, it's just normal for them. White and black. Oh, they're so cool. I don't think this belongs here. Oh, it's like a phone call. Okay, we're stuck within the little parameter, but allows us to see the other side, so... What if we did bring this to the Ember Twin one? Rami and I reviewed the records you sent. They appeared to show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver in Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. These measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before she ever stepped on to teleporter? The implications are absurd. Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate. She kindly helped me attempt to recreate the phenomenon at the high energy lab. We're designing experiment to test the data. An update: the high energy lab is in the canyon in Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. I hope so too. Well, great information. No, I'm not going to drop it. Where are we exactly? I don't know. We're near a... Oh, is that the observatory? We're on one of the poles of the geode planet. Where is the telepoint? There. So after we turned it on by going to the Whitehall station, we can now get from place to place. Yeah, oxygen refill. They're wonderful. I'm still trying to get back to Ember just in case. I'd like to see what this little tablet has to say or do when it's introduced with the one it's supposed to go to be at. Oh no, that just keeps putting us back here. And for some reason we can't teleport back? Hello? Did I just randomly get it at the right time? Before? Oh, here we go, it's active. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go the long way. I've got like 2 minutes. We'll go the long way. Because I need a little bit of health as well. Where's the way out? I recognize that sound. Well, we learned something at the very least. Maybe it's up there. I'm all out of time, aren't I? Can we not go in here, please? Out into space. That's the white hole, we're fine. That's very red. The ship should be somewhere around here. There. Is that the tower we were just in? It might be. Might be something different. Doesn't look like it's the same. I know, I hear it, I hear it. You know what? Bonk. Nothing? Alright, fine. Beautiful! Can I take this with me? I'm holding it. It's mine now. I'm just gonna float off into space. I'll win. Oh, there's a ship. Alright, never mind. I can't escape you. Okay. We learned a lot. We moved on a lot. The Ember thing still has a few secrets. I don't think that bringing that back will really get me much. It is like a phone call. It was weird that we talked with people. Maybe we didn't. Maybe it was just a bunch of statues. There is that other thing. So we should go to a different planet? Maybe that one? I'm not too sure. Nah. I had a thought that maybe the observatory would have seen the stars exploding by now. So teleports are awesome. Teleports work both ways. My brain is still back on Ember. I need to leave Ember behind. Let's go ahead and go to the green planet. Because we've done the least amount of anything on the green planet. We could also possibly get to that space station. I forget how I got there in the first place. Is the planet going away from me? Probably. There we go. Cool. So, thought, why do I have a signal scope? Aside from identifying things and giving us a general idea where certain locations are, I'm not too sure what its purpose is. Things that come to mind is like the quantum signal, which would allow me to locate... Oh, hey, we get a nice view of this thing. Oh, hey, wait. We're already here. Stop. We're already here. We might be able to find some quantum rocks that I could warp around on. Oh! No. We are not going to Giant's Deep. Dude, let go. Where'd it go? There's a landing pad, I swear. Not there. Okay. Lock on. Match velocity. Spin till you win. Obviously holds lots of secrets because it's hard to get to. And this is also another place I failed to investigate properly. Are we landed? Are we good? I don't think so. No. You're being very annoying. It's like it's all upside down, too. No. Get into the gravity well. I swear this last time, the first time I did this, it like latched on. There. Okay. We're good. That was an endeavor. Let's go. I have no idea what I was investigating here before. I'm pretty sure as soon as I found something interesting, the sun exploded. The things I get to say, making videos and streaming. So, I went to the control room, and I wasn't done with that. I remember it was number 1, so that was it. Whoa, hang on, don't get concussions in this reality. The sun is yet to even turn red. Trees detected, oxygen refilled. Oh, I'm dizzy. Yes, something fun. There's top and bottom weirdness. Launch module projection stone. Sure. Right, and it shows the same room kind of thing, but destroyed. But if this is like a telephone, we are actually contacting that room. And there's another thing there. Okay. So we know that there's a way in from the outside because of the broken glass. Got it. Got it. Got it. What are you? Giant's Deep projection stone? Bad news, Avens. That's a new name. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I'd be pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Till Privet and Mallow, they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. For what? What happened? Okay, is there... Drop other information. Yes. Mallow, my better 50%, better half, funny. Cassava is sending this last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Alright, they're trying to find the origin point or something like that of the universe. That was a long time ago. I thought of concluding our Elder's curious and challenging search. The thought of concluding our Elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. Am I right to think that they consequently will be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Given the orbital probe cannon, all of the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Okay, maybe that's why everything's breaking apart. Giant's Deep. Right, nice telephone call to Giant's Deep. Can we read this from here? Where are we, by the way? Have we been to this particular location? Again, the least amount of it explored. I don't think so. We are topside at the very least. Oh, and that's there. Oh, alright. What is this? Oh. What am I doing? Okay, so power or something is being zapped from that one, which looks like the hearth or whatever the planet is that we originated on, to us, the orbital cannon. Which could be why we keep waking up to see it. Yeah. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. 7 minutes, 12 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Really? Oh no, that's accurate. So, the Nomai are existing at the same point in time as we are, in a sense, but they're also long dead. Okay. And bad stuff happened. Oh, down. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Probe tracking module is receiving data from the probe. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. I'm going in the wrong direction, aren't I? I'm starting from the bottom and heading up. I should be going the other way. Cool. Is this the... Yeah, this is the main base we're on. Right, top to bottom. Damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact, no structural damage. That would be a control module. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. The one that's receiving the data? Yeah. Why can't I scan the one down below? Weird. There's clearly something more there. But fine. Moving on. Oh, I think I landed on something. Yeah, I did. Whoops. This is an interesting thing to do with three-dimensional space. I could imagine this is something, oh boy, humans would do eventually in space stations in the future. I mean, why have just a floor and a ceiling when you can have two floors? Gravity is an illusion in space, and whatever's pulling you down, there is no down. There's no up. There's also no exit. Here we go. Hang on, don't bounce into anything. Too much energy in these boosters. No, I want to read. There we go. Launch module. This is the control room. Never mind. Yeah. Recall that. Thank you. Good controls. This is a window? Yes. Well, I never knew what... Was it a window or is it a force field, you know? Can we pass through one? Not the other. This is room 2, which would be the one that's open to space. And... emergency sealed off, so we do have to go outside to get in. Okay. And then this is room 3, which I believe is missing. Probe tracking, yeah. Alright, we're good, we're outside. I use a lot of fuel just getting here. Where are we going? That might be... No, that's a shadow. Oh, three-dimensional space. View window, 1, 2, 3. One is open to the area of space. Looking for a cracked wall. I do not want to fly off into the big nothing. There it is. No. Yes. Ship log updated. By finding the area, huh? Sure. I can walk again. Okay. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital space cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Is it destroyed or is it just disengaged? Like, you know, floating off somewhere? That's closed off. Oh, here. Now, is this just a projection, or do we temporarily warp to this area? I take it oxygen isn't being refilled, so... yeah. Exit. Where did the wall go? This way. There. Mallow. Cassava sending last cannon components. We've already read this. We've read this. Is that how they do it? That's how the walls work. Is that the walls are connected by these plates, these slates, and one person writes something somewhere and then they write it somewhere else. Oh, cool. Did we not check this out? I think I actually checked this out. Oop. Buttons, buttons, buttons. There we go. What was room 3? This would be the probe area. Oh, what? It looks like an eyeball. Okay, right, sorry. Let's take another look, because I got too eager and didn't keep in mind that I had a limited space. There's another statue. Lots of electricity. It's sealed off. I mean, this looks like a nerve ending. And the spherical shape, I instantly thought like it's inside a giant eye. And this does look like nerves in a way. Lightning. I've not seen that around. Have I? Not like this. Alright, out of this. I'm guessing it's at the center of the planet. The big green one. I'm also running out of oxygen. Up with something? No. It doesn't look like it has any power. Everything's broken there. So there's just one room here. Okay. We're going to take this with us. Out, please. Out, please. Pretty please. Thank you. And then over here was a way back in. Ow. Somewhere here is a way back in. Okay. The ship's right there. We'll go to the ship. The ship is our friend. Hi, friend. Can we go up, please? Please. Thank you. Well, never mind this. I was going to use it in another machine, but that's fine. I can't even put it down. Refuel jetpack. We're all good again. I guess we go to Brittle Hollow. Or Brittle Hollow. Giant Steep. Why do these names keep running together for me? I have no idea. So cool. Cool. We should try going down in the water. Oh, but that is so cool. What is that? What is that? No, no, no. Don't break. Just land. Close enough. I can't repair from the inside? It's fine. I don't really need this. I just want to see about the other machine. Let's... Ghost matter detected nearby. Excuse me, what? Where? Is that what those are? The giant crystals? I just want to make sure this is... Oh, right, the gravity. I forgot all about the gravity. Gravity's huge on this world. Oh, too huge for me to walk on, apparently. Or invisible wall. Nope, we're good. What do we have here? I'm not really getting anything or any... I'm not getting very much. I'm not getting anything from this. Shame. Okay, moving on. No, 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 no! Don't go in the... Don't go in the deep. Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and get back to the ship, the safety of the ship, because I can't maneuver around on this planet. Ghost matter detected nearby. Again. So it's in this vicinity, not everywhere else. Weird. I don't know what that is supposed to be, but we'll find out. I don't see ghost matter. Those little tiny crystals? Oh. Oh, is that what happens? I thought the atmosphere actually, like, left. There we go. Big, giant electrical ball. And... scary jellyfish thing. Oh. Well, I don't want to end the run right now, but then how do we get... how do we get in there? Oh, boy. I'm fighting a current. They said it was something like a tentacle. Maybe they just meant the jellyfish things would look kind of like this whatever in the center was like a tentacle. I forget who said that. It was one of the explorers for this. I want to call it Adventure Corporation. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. It's the name of the flipping game, but my brain is in 5 different places as always. 5's a great number today. Sure, let's land here. Did we land? Really? I didn't do that. The game wants me to be here. Perfect. Unidentified signal nearby. Outer Wild Ventures. There we go. There's the name. Oh, this way. I thought he'd be at the campfire up above. Apparently not. Oh, Gabbro. Bro, right. He's supposed to be kind of weird somehow. I love the helmet. Nice at you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep like dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What? What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Yeah, right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences. I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Yeah, it looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells to ask if they died too. Thank you, environment. Thank you for everything. I think it's absolutely wonderful what you're doing here. It's unique. Really? Now? Of all times? Now? How do you make sure you land on that thing? Also, we're below the water. You really take everything in stride, don't you? Alright, let's try that conversation again. Have you watched the cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance to stare at them long enough. I found something. What do you got for me? Found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. That's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop, for real. Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much of that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. Pretty surprised Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, broke might be the wrong word because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Found your quantum poem. Oh, he's the one who wrote the one around the grove at Hearth. Yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture just like shows up and scares the daylights out of you. No, no. Bad bro. Well, what are you doing out here? Where should I explore? At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the... Blast it. We'll be right back after this short apocalyptic event. Insert cosmic commercials here. So, I couldn't further that so far, but I'm guessing because of his exposure to the quantum state stuff that he's now aware of the time loops. He may not have a statue thing like we do, but similar idea? Maybe, kind of. Would also mean that a lot of the Nomai also have the possibility of being in the time loop. Or it could be something inherent to the different species exposure to quantum states. Nomai responding differently than the... You know what? I don't have the name. What are these people called? Hearthians? Hearthians. Dark bramble seed. Yes, inside the seed. Scary. Gabbro Island. Gabbro is somehow connected to both the Ash Twin project and the orbital probe cannon information. Zoom in. I need to explore here more. Yeah. Lounging in the hammock near the island shore, Gabbro found a Nomai statue on another island. The statue's eyes started glowing. Gabbro saw their memories flash before their eyes. Oh, because of what happened, I couldn't get that. Thank you, environment. Gabbro remembers dying. They saw their memories flash before their eyes, just like the time of the statue. Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware that we're in a time loop. There's more to explore here. Okay. We know where that is. I don't know how to get to it yet. Maybe there's a clue. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules. The probe tracking module receiving data from the launch probe. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module will be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. A Nomai computer reports the probe tracking module as missing. I saw a probe tracking module through the Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. Yes. Construction yard. Nomai built the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon at a construction yard on Giant's Deep. Oh, I was about to ask where that was, so we are on the right planet for that. Southern Observatory. Oh, right. That's another seed, essentially. Another path to follow. When I launch my scout into the sea with the crash that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in the much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Here. Statue workshop. Right, we have to get into the statue workshop. I really want to explore all this because this is just like my thing. Time travel, quantum stuff. I love it, even if I don't understand all of it. But it seems to me like this kind of thing would be end of the game, and as it the weirdness with the anglerfish and all that. Also, that one's dead inside the uh, Bramble Hollow. Is that what it's called? Dark Bramble. I do apologize. I have no idea why I can't keep these names straight. They're very different, and yet I don't know. They just run in together. Hourglass twins. That's what they're called officially. And they have the moon, the quantum moon, but it's never labeled, really. We gotta get there, too. Launching. I'm wasting time. I just remembered that. Oh, boy. Where to? I don't really want to, but that might be an option as well. Wait until those places line up and the towers would be accessible on the twins. We could teleport to different places that we wouldn't otherwise be able to get access to. Like that, the area that's protected by all of the cacti. Moon and stuff. Giant geyser. Great. I guess we go back to the green planet. We'll talk to him more. Where's the green planet? I think that's my issue. I'm not seeing... Did it finally get kablooied altogether? Where the heck is Giant's Deep? There we go. It's a huge planet. How did I lose it? Okay. I'm really enjoying this game. I thought about possibly only streaming it on Mondays, because Mondays are the only days I have enough energy that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all set for the week. It's great. This far in the week, I'm basically falling asleep. Abort autopilot. Nah, we'll just head right into it. Dive, dive, dive. I mean, we don't have to worry about solid matter. Kind of. So it locks on to whatever that is. Interesting. Maybe... Oh, wait. There's another ship. What are you landing on? It's just sitting there. And everything's fine with that? Okay. We're fine with that too. Maybe we can go down a certain one of these and end up there. No, still, we should go finish our conversation. I think he was here. No, land. Never mind. You know what? Inside the water. Everything's fine. Whoa. I think I'm getting a little seasick. Can we get on solid ground, please? Exit ship to repair damage. Sure. I call that a successful landing. And the headlights. And we're out in space. Okay. And we're floating. And I'm not on solid ground anymore. And the ship is kind of floating. Can we go back to Earth, please? Or whatever you call it. Giant's Deep, watery. Thank you. Gravity. I love it. I think I just got hurt from gravity. No. No, are you kidding me? Alright. There's obviously a secret there. That is such a tease. Ghost matter the whole way down. Listen, dude. I need to talk to you. You know, I kind of wish I built a hammock here before we ended up in this time loop. I think we were talking about your quantum poem. No, we talked about that. How do you stay so calm in the face of repeating impending death? Deep breaths. No, seriously, meditate. I want me to teach you the next loop before you know it. No, I'm good. Oh, we can fast forward. Oh, that's so cool. Let me know if you change your mind. Time flies when you're in deep meditative trance. Maybe we should learn that. Let's ask other things and then learn how to do that. Because if we can initiate another loop, there's been a couple of times that I wanted to do that on our own, then that would be something. What are you doing out here? What are any of us really doing out here, really? No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. It must be getting late. No. Yes, it is. But I'll tell you what, outer space really gives me room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. You're on a planet, I hate to break it to you. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lets my little island paradise clean out of the water, and then less peaceful. I like this guy. Where should I explore on Giant Steep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time leap, you'll keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? Well, that's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabriel relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by natural rock art. Well, mostly connected anyway, you'll see. What's up with this planet? I know, right? You mean like, tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant Steep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current of waves beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I've tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. Does he mean 5 islands then, or does he mean 4? You've seen cyclones. Yeah, they're a little hard to miss. They toss everything up in the path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. I found your ship. Oh, cool. So it's floating in the ocean, huh? Did it look like it was having a good time? Yes, Gabriel. Yes. Your ship looked like it was having a blast. Right, and there's the terrible, horrible, whatever it is from that place. I really don't know what it is. It's the thorny place. There's 2 hollows, I think, and that's what's keeping me, like, confused. Oh. Hello, thank you for the follow. Amemioi? I can't really get the name right. I'm so sorry. Ami Moi. Welcome, by the way. Hi. You know what? Because I haven't had a marshmallow this entire time. Here we go. Oh, well, fine. Yay. Does that repair health at all? I should have checked that. Refuel jetpack. I really don't need that, though, do I? There is... I hear it. Yeah, you. Let's not and say we did. And that's not what I meant to have happen. Cool. Where's the healing? Over here? Over here. Wonderful. Now we are out in space, but there's also no gravity. No gravity. Not what I'm talking about. No, go back onto the solid land, please. Boy. Well. So, my idea was, if there was no gravity, we may have been able to fly down this passageway. But, yeah. Do I try again? There's also the water factor. Might be able to swim there. Or I could do the thing like on Ember, like the Ember Twin, and just kind of fly down with the jetpack. It may just be like an energy barrier that I can't get by at all. What do I do? Gabbro, so I might be exploding another star, just so you know. I see you're pretty chill with the whole thing, but I figure I should warn you. Here we go. No, 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 ow, ow, ow. No, blast it. It didn't lead down or anything like that. It's odd that it only started affecting me partway through, but okay. Leads us out to another section. Maybe we've been there? I really thought it was a way down, like to the electrical energy area. Oh well. Anyway, let's try that again. Right. You know, I think by the time we're done with this game, the entire sky is going to be lit up with wonderful explosions. Maybe all of those. Maybe that's all the attempts that I've been doing. They are kind of bright. Could just be a constellation. Who knows? Plenty of stars in the sky still. Alright, wear this. Okay. Launch. There it is. Cage autopilot. Cool. So there's 4 islands. We know the Statue Island, we know that island. There's 2 other islands. There's one that's probably the weird bramble, whatever it is. And there's an unknown island. I say we go for the unknown island and see what's there. What's your scout work? Elroy, stop being so smart. You make me look even worse than I already am. Yes, I should probably use the scout. Honestly, I've used it so little, I completely forget about it until it's brought up by the game to say, do this thing. You know what? Into the water. It's fine. Yes, that's a good idea. We'll go back and we will use the scout. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Above the water, please. There we go. Oh, that one looks massive. That's probably the way in. Oh, there's a landing pad there too. Hang on, hang on. That's fine. As long as we don't explode, that's fine. Cool. Perfect landing. Thank you, Elroy. I really... Alright, gravity. Was it just the light? Yeah, good. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Why was it changing color like that? Oh, probably the water was getting through it. I'm afraid that's kind of like line of sight for the scout. Maybe just go around the corner a little bit more. Well, it shows me trees and stuff, so it's right nearby. It's right here. Okay, yeah, it's just right there. Developers, why? I'm gonna blame you for that one. Okay. There's a pointless ghost matter tunnel. We're gonna move on. That's not the cockpit. Oh, ocean depths. Well, maybe I misclicked it on purpose. Gabbro says there's a strong current beneath the surface ocean that prevents anything from sinking below it. That's the only information we have on that. That's fine. There was another island nearby. Well, right, they're all floaty. Never mind. We'll find it. As soon as we get back in the planet. There we go. He's on that one. Whoa, getting dizzy. This is like the giant one. Maybe there's something we can do inside it. We're getting flung back though. We're gonna have to approach from space. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I get it. So if we have to approach from space, then that might be the way into the core and getting access to the probe room. Why can't I find no other island besides that one? And that's the statue island. And that's the bramble one. Here we go. Nope. Perfect landing. Landing gear damaged. I don't know what you're talking about. 100%. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. So... the gravity issue, right, I remember. And the tutorial. Statue workshop, and there's the key that doesn't work anymore. We've seen that several times. That's the statue that Gabbro used. And I remember a great deal about the top side of this, and there wasn't really much more that I believe I haven't explored. We'll take another look. Right, these things, like teleporters, but you have to wait until something lines up. Not necessarily though, because I don't see black holes or anything. Yes, there's all that down there. Oh, there's all that down there. They're going to test memory statues tonight. Right, we've definitely read that. I remember they weren't supposed to be there, specifically told even if you want to be little kids and sneak in, do not do that. It's very, very dangerous. So, down. Ooh, the jetpack. I need like 5 more jetpacks to overcome this gravity. So, obviously we can come up from the bottom, but we're moving very fast. And, I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll start another loop, right? Never mind. Oh, this is much easier here. I think we're just heading up already. Oh no. Don't know how, just good timing, maybe. Why do I have gravity here? I shouldn't have gravity here. You were in space. Oh, it's going up faster. It's acceleration. And I'm not lining up. It's gonna come crashing down. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. We're good. Ow. Also gravity... Good night, sweet prince. Whoops. I found the way in. All right. Well then, I'm having a blast with this. There's also that 4th island, but there is a way in. Maybe, possibly, the ship can fit in there. With the crevice being the size it is, I'm not 100% certain that the ship fits underneath. But I'll have more control and won't have to rely upon suddenly going into space and all that. Where's Planet Green? Oh, up there. There it is. And maybe we'll see that elusive fourth island. I could also attempt very, badly, okay, attempt to get onto the quantum moon, trying to keep it in sight and land on it. So that was a near miss plant. Someone should remove the license of that tree thing from being plant. Plants need a license. Everything needs a license. I need an island. There's an island. That is not the right island. Ooh, yes, this must be island number 4. Right. Nothing's damaged. We'll just tap on this a few times. Everything's fine. There. Cool. And oxygen. I love that each of these worlds has such a different thing to it. Everything here is all about the gravity. Ah, yes, we definitely haven't been here. Words. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and we're ready to send it... Oh, this must be the construction area. We're ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step would be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I've given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed. Other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words. They're atypical for you. Are you going soft on us? Oh, funny. I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Evans behave together. If I'm ever, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Maybe. That sounds like fun. For know my brother Avens and his spouse, well, we must be getting a little late for me. Everything's running together. But then reading. If I know my brother Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Very good. It still did not work. I just want to point that out. You may not know them as well as you think. Gravity. I love this three-dimensional space weirdness. Oh, this is like part of the gravity cannon, isn't it? The orbital cannon. They used these artificial gravity plates to launch it. I love when developers actually sit and think all this stuff through. Oh, forward and then that way. Okay. Bonk. Close enough. Yes, we know all that. Oh, this is what we were seeing. I remember. Station. 3 minutes and 28 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from orbital probe cannon. This should be the same thing we've already read. Yeah, it's exactly that. Well, I figured out how they work, but they're not really revealing anything new. What is this for? kind of want one of these things to come by just to see what it's for. Something over there too. There's one. We'll just wait for the wind. Be like Crossroads. Great movie. Well, it was fun. Okay. Oxygen's still going down, but I think that's normal. Oh, I'm actually stuck in here. It's a little container. Alright. Awesome. I've only had one of those last run. Sure. We'll use a little bit of jetpack. This should be gravity? Yeah, gravity. And then we just need to go down, up. Fine. Fine. Probably right here on the walkway. Yeah. Brittle Hollow projection stone. I think we've covered all this. Wonder what this is. Wasn't there something else over here? Oh no, hopefully we don't run into that. No, there's no hollow here. There's no cave. Like so. And then we walk all the way around. Wow. I love it. And also it's sending my head for one heck of a trip. Oh, we have not been here yet. This must be the observatory. There's a way up over there. I should probably leave. Everything's fine. You pop out. Thank you. Down, please. There. I don't remember if we've done this one or not. Gravity, the last boss. Sometimes. Kanoi, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we were very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Something, because of the rain, constructed a model of giant deep here at Brittle Hollow's southern observatory and reveals how an object might sink below the surface. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I can visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay. Yes, thank you for that. That was great. But can we cheat? 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Probably not. So this is just a telephone. And it's probably that information over there. Cool. Cool. Okay. We can't cheat. Alright. We need oxygen. Not that it really matters, because, you know, the sun's about to explode. It happens. Should we just try it? Like, I kind of have an idea what we should do. If it doesn't work, we'll head over there. Have a whole other world to explore. And of course, there is the area underneath the shop that also was something I should go and look into. Sorry, I latched onto an idea and I kind of just want to follow it. Right in the center, huh? It is nearby. No, no, down, please. It's right there. Oh. Really? We need to leave the planet. Close, but not quite. Oh, I think we're just getting pushed out of it. That might be it. Maybe we could fly actually into it. I haven't tried. With acceleration? No, I am being pushed away. That is some strong wind. Dive. No. Alright, we'll have to go visit the other planet, which is fine. That is Smoky Island. That is where our bro is enjoying his infinite life. You know, all it costs is a star. Right. And I'm looking for other islands. I just need a few islands and then we're ready to go because time's going to reset. No point starting to explore another planet when it takes so long to get from place to place. This is a telepoint, right? Oh, right, this is a telepoint. Hang on. Thing of it is, this telepoint can't work, and no, maybe it doesn't. It's not that it can't work. It won't turn on until it's lined up, and we can't figure out when it's going to line up because we can't see the through the atmosphere. Maybe. It may also require the tower, the white hole tower, to work. White hole observatory. Sorry, it is getting very late. Yeah, we definitely read this. They're in the workshop. We could just wait. It is spinning constantly. I think it's set on a timer. Where would this one end up? A couple things come to mind. The Ember place, the Ember Twin, or it would end up back at the main tower, the White Hole Station. Waiting's boring, though. I should just go explore elsewhere. I don't think this is actually going to turn on. And it keeps pointing out to nothingness. There must be like a specific time when this particular one activates. Oh no 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 no. That's okay. Ah, well, I had an idea. It didn't work. I figured how frequent the other ones were, that one would eventually turn on real quickly. It didn't. It's going to have to be activated probably from somewhere else, wherever its black hole was, and then line up that way. It could also be on the ash planet, and it doesn't allow teleportation until it's uncovered enough, which there's a lot of different reasons and things. We're missing too much information. Apologies. Alright. Anyway, suit up. Geoplanet. Off we go. Wherever it is. Somewhere. Is that it? That might be it. Also on the lookout for a quantum moon, because I've never been there. I want to be there. It's a wonderful place. I hear it's got a great vacation spot. It's got sandy beaches and wonderful, wonderful. I'm going a little fast. It's got diving opportunities and it's got other fancy, wonderful things. I need to get back to the planet, please. I'm panicking. So there was a bit there, but I panicked a little too much. Okay. Whew. We're going to go to the observatory there, and let's go ahead and land. Don't care where. Don't care where. So long as we're landed on the ground. There. Perfect. Yeah. So we're going to go to the observatory. We're going to head down into the hanging city and see what there is to see. We've got plenty of time. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new star system. Somehow I'm lost. I'm just going to find a ravine and jump into it. It works. On this planet, it works. That's not what I wanted to have on, but whatever. This works too. This should head down. Ravine! Great. Just have a nice walk. Save some of that fuel. We've yet to be inside this as well, but I think we have to go like all the way down. The Southern Observatory. Well, we're heading in this direction. Whoa, what's going on? Nope. Nope. Let's not. I've been there. I am excellent at controlling my body. Wonderful. Penny, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Be welcome in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Right, and then the Broken Path. We've definitely read that. Right. So, we're looking for the observatory. Crossroads, that should help us. But which path? Doesn't matter. I don't know. Why would they have two paths that lead to the same location? I don't... Whoa, no, 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 no! I did not leave that! No, please, not on the... Oh, okay. Yeah. Well... Can we go back in? No, no, there's a force pushing us outward. That's what white holes do. If I remember right, this thing rotates. Right. This is the one we need to get our way back. Yeah, well, I couldn't do anything. Get back to the planet. So... Yeah, maybe we should go back to Brittle Hollow a little bit later. My thought is that I saw a tower floating around here on, we got oxygen, it's fine, around the White Hole station. I thought it may have been this thing, but if it wasn't, and I'm already off in space, wonderful. If it wasn't, since it doesn't seem like it, then maybe that tower has some secrets. I think that's it right there. So long as I don't smack my head again. Oh look, the stars are exploding. Cool. Wow. I wonder if those are timed with the deaths. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. I should stop. Just stop. We good? There's no gravity here. I hate being like one hit away from death. Okay. I'm hooked to something. Oh, thank you, merciful quantum energy. Oh. I'm missing the quantum energy. I want to know what this is, and unfortunately... I'm just going to stop for a second. I'm going to stop. I'm going to reorient everything. This is a tower or a piece of something that came from Brittle Hollow. It is... got weirdness there. It doesn't really show me much of anything. This is one of those weird connections, gravity connections. The tunnels that we were walking through or floating through that I somehow still ended up through the black hole. And we landed on that thing before. Those are just pieces of debris, bridges that are broken. It really is brittle, isn't it? It's falling apart. So I suppose fuel level critical. No, 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 no. We're out in space. You should be using less fuel. Yeah, 3 minutes of oxygen. I kind of was doomed the moment I fell through, to be honest. Okay, so tower means nothing. Platforms mean nothing. There's no secrets here. It just looks awesome. We should go back to the station. I should never have left the station. That was my mistake. I was curious, and we all know what curiosity did to the poor feline. That looks like something. Doesn't it? Is it just another section that was broken away? Are there secrets to be had or not? I want to have motion controls for this, I think. I'm leaning in all kinds of directions. Oh, great. Yep. Okay, this is definitely something. I just don't know what it is. And every look, every little movement is using some oxygen. That leads out. I want secrets, that's all. I want information. That's what the game's all about. It leads us into different areas. Hello? Anyone? Can anyone hear me in the vastness of space? The answer was no. The answer was no. Black hole in, white hole out. Yes, they're not interchangeable. Sad. That is true for physics. I know very little physics, but black holes absorb time and space, and white holes supposedly put it back in the universe. Or the theory could also be that they don't put it into a different universe, which is, depending on sci-fi and stuff, is pretty interesting. But there is actual physics behind that. Oh. 1 second, my controller decided to die. Stand up. There we go. Everything's good. Oh, it is unfortunately getting a bit late. Oh, the poor bit rate. I have destroyed the stream. My apologies. I'm going to have to stop somewhat soon. So I think we'll make this the last run, assuming I don't do something very, very stupid. I have a track record, what can I say? Brittle Hollow again? Brittle Hollow again. This time with much more care and compassion towards the individual that we're playing as. Less death. Why is there atmosphere? Line up, engage autopilot, let the computer work for me, everything's fine. By the way, if anyone's curious, sarsaparilla, non-alcoholic or anything, just soda pop. Whoa! We took a bath in a planet. I think. We hit Hollow's lantern, the moon of Brittle Hollow. That is the burning, burning basically lava source that keeps crashing pieces of debris onto the planet. We took a bath in lava. So, yeah. Whoops. What have I discovered so far? I suck at driving in this game. I have discovered that we're in a time loop that has something to do with the statues and the quantum states of things. We don't know the final fate of the Nomai, not as yet. They scared the heck out of me in one little place on Ember Hollow, or not Hollow, sorry, Hollow everywhere. Ember, on the Ember Twin, because in the quantum state inside there, as we moved around, one of them was suddenly upright and looked like he was reaching for something. He was moving around, and it makes me think, my theory anyway, is that they're still alive in a quantum state, and all this is happening kind of at once. They're gone as far as we're concerned, but as we move around and stuff, we're in the same time zone, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. This is fine. So long as we don't explode, it's fine. So I still don't know what happened to them, but my theory is that a lot of time has passed, but also no time has passed for them. Beyond that, what is his name? Gabbro, is also been affected by a statue, and we're in a time loop, and he's aware of that. Whatever's causing all of this is causing the sun to explode, and we're sacrificing stars every time we go kablooey. And let's see, beyond that, what else have we learned? They're trying to find the eye of the universe, which I believe is like the starting point of the Big Bang nonsense. Hang on. We're good. Not nonsense, but I was panicking. The Big Bang that happened. So they're trying to find the core center of the universe. And there, that thing. I think we landed right in the middle of there, and apparently it burns up the ship. Whoops. What was I saying? I got distracted too easily. They're trying to find the eye of the universe, the heart of everything, where it all began, and they launched a probe that is broken apart because they used too much power. And what else is there? It has something to do with quantum states. There are things moving around that if you don't perceive them, they exist everywhere, and as soon as you perceive them, they exist somewhere. There's an entire moon doing that in this solar system, and when things are near quantum state objects, they enter a quantum state themselves. There's an entire grove that moves around. There's also pokey cacti that moves around. Can we not turn this on? Okay. That might be where we need to be, come to think of it. That could also be what happened, is that whatever broke apart, because it is Brittle Hollow, isn't it? Ended up sending it through the black hole. And that might be our way forward. Excuse me. Which means to get there is the puzzle. I think. Let's go find out. Nope. I'm gonna hit that, aren't I? No, no, no. Over here, over here, over here. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Teleport. Fine, teleport me. It's gonna be a thing. It's fine. Where is it? 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 There's also on board the Comet a stray ship, which we can... no, my ship. Which we can recall back to the Ember. Nope, that's nothing. It looks like something. It's not. We already discovered that last run. And there might be a way into the Comet that has some more secrets, but we're not too sure what's on the Comet yet. Just slow down a little bit. I don't want to use up all my fuel. We're going to go right in quickly, easily. There. Feet on the ground. No, don't be like that. There. We'll use the teleport. It's fine. We feel the oxygen, it's all good. There. And down. Forward. Where are we going? Here. This we already figured out as well as a teleport cannon, essentially. Number twin projection stone. Sure? Sure. To turn this on, I might have to turn this on. Which was down below. Come on. Into the hole. Come on. There you go. Good, strange, glowing orb of quantum energy. And then this goes back up to the telepod. Close enough. And I should wait till it lines up. Every time I tried to teleport to the Ember twin, I kept getting to Brittle Hollow, so that might be how I line it up. Or I could just look for the ship. That could be it too. Just look for the ship and then teleport. Cool. See, now it's on. That one works. Wish the other one worked the way that one does. Where are we exactly? Did I already look at all this? Charged. Departure time. Yeah. Hanging city below. Drop Ember twin. Oh, this is a gate, like what we were transporting through. Oh. I'm sorry, that escaped me. We already covered all this. Here. I don't know if I've read this or not. It's been a long night for me. Yeah, this is about the time difference between black hole and white hole. Every time something goes in, depending upon the energy used, it appears before it left, which is cool. The 50% fuel is not cool. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Interested in your playful moon, is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? The moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eye. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. It's random. I don't think we've read this one, actually. Suppose the moon is too shy to show its face. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. Let's not. I want to go there, but no. I was trying to talk it into a tourist destination. Then I imagine there would be none of us left. Yeah, no, it's already way too explosive here. There can exist too much lava. We found that out last time. Strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Great. That was useful information. No, in the back of my mind, I'm constantly worried that the ash thing's about to show up. I spent so much time on the twins this episode, well, either way, this stream. It is getting way too late. I am getting way too rambly. I apologize. So sorry. So we got a whole city here? Nope, just rocks. Just rocks. There's a city beneath us. I would like to find my way back in without... Oh, one, I need some more fuel, don't I? Without falling down and having to go back through the black hole and all that. Well, that looks like roadway there. Bridges. Huh. I don't know where that would lead. We still have plenty of time. The sun is beautiful, bright, wonderful. Where's the ship? On the other side of the planet. Of course it would be. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. I wasn't worried we were going to crash. No, of course not. Can you see you playing while I was get the kid to bed? Oh, well, have a good night. Be curious along your way. Thank you, Penny. Sorry, I've been panicking the last few minutes and otherwise occupied. So sorry. What's that? Yeah, everything's fine. It's all fine. Okay. Bright, sunshiny day. We're still good. I still have no safe way in. There was the stairs and taking that route, but that... Let's face it, the only reason that something weird happened there was that I fell out of the transporter, and I'm not too sure why. Oh, stop. Unidentified signal. I know what this is. I've seen it many times before. Well, cool. Let's go in. I don't think I've seen this one yet. I think I've only explored the one on the Brittle Hollow. Escape Pod 1 vessel has been mortally injured. By what? What happened? Do you think that because of the time thing, they launched the probe and it impacted the vessel? That they caused their own destruction? Anyway, emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Launching Escape Pod 3, 2, and 1. Collision imminent, prepare for impact. External environment scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Hospitable. Well, awesome. We definitely haven't read that before. The emergency escape hatch. Oh, up, please. Thank you. That was awesome. I have no idea why, but that was great. Made my day. I suppose we should go get the signal. Somewhere here? There it is. Oh, and something more to read. Yeah. There. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have you heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? We are still missing one escape pod, aren't we? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can't hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves there. Sorry, that got caught. This is going to have to be the last run for the night. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. The planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone long. I observed several... What was that about? Anyway, I observed several promising sites below the surface, and we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down the cliff. Perhaps we can build platforms. Where? Nearby? Huh. Yeah, I see the moon. I see it. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to go flying nowhere and everywhere. Into a black hole, essentially. Let's go this way. There. Hang on, quickly, quietly, this way. Quietly, am I really hiding from a errant moon? Kind of. Have you seen the one in Majora's Mask? It's possible. It can be very angry. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages, but we can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. We must now save ourselves. I agree, we're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're here to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, if eloquently made, and eloquently made, sorry. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that's what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Well, cool. We know that. I don't think we've actually been to the living side of things here. I've fallen into the black hole and willfully jumped once, several times. Awesome. Don't know what this is supposed to represent, but awesome. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. Oh, about the eye. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal itself looked like an eye? Huh. I thought it was like the Big Bang thing from the beginning. I may have misinterpreted the stuff they were explaining at the museum as to what they were searching for. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Oh, that is much cooler than what I thought. That is awesome. I must have really got messed up with the museum information we got at the very start of the tutorial. Downward? I'm guessing this is just the settlement. We made our way to the settlement this time. Things happen. Like falling into black holes. It just happens. Here we go. Is the hardest part of the tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Mallory. Oh, I believe she's fine. I've heard a couple times now from her, about her, etc. I hear music and I'm kind of worried my time's running out. Less now than what I was. Maybe it's just something in there. Here we go, another path. And I keep forgetting that every time we reset, the light goes off. Jump? Really? Yep. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting. I would give anything to not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you're safe, Keek, wherever you are. I don't believe we've heard that name. The missing escape pod, maybe? Nothing here. There. No writing on the wall? Okay. Oh, hang on. My brother wasn't on escape pod 1 with us. Was he on pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? There's that option as well. We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Scary. You are a fantastic plant. I wish all plants were like you. I guess up. Ow. Minor concussion. Everything's fine. Optimal result. Just ask the computer in Subnautica. Another tree. Did we come this way? No, definitely not. What is the point of this, though? Do you think they're making gravity crystals from this material? I'm guessing that's the game saying no. Okay. Oh, I don't know. We've already been over there. So I missed something. We went our way down. I think it's just down one more. Safest way. There's a little less gravity. We're fine. Okay. Light box, huh? Oh. Okay. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Noah and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. I suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid that our friends in Escape Pod 3... Oh no. So they had a vessel, may have been literally alive. I mean, Leviathan transports, awesome idea. And they saw something. An eye of the universe. A strange black hole, white hole weirdness. They arrived, and something to do with the Bramble planet latched on like a predator. I'm loving that planet with the anglerfish and everything, to the ship. And one of the escape pods is somewhere trapped on the Bramble planet, and they probably didn't survive. And their ship, their main ship, is there somewhere within the Bramble planet. Oh. Okay. Can I take this with me? It'd be very useful. What is directly below me? That is just the black hole. I was more curious about that structure there. Three-dimensional space, though. We're on the inside of a curved space that is the planet. My brain is having trouble parsing. How do I get out of this city? I mean, I could always go up, and I could always go down. But safely, how do I get safely out of the city? To a new section. I'm looking for... Oh no. Well, never mind. I might as well just jump. The sun's gone very red and angry. I'm discovering things it doesn't like me discovering. I have no destination to jump to. Other than that weird building, but I won't make it. Can always try. Ah, the sun's exploding anyway. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Never mind. Maybe not all that way. Okay, bye. Well, at least we get a nice view of the exploding stars. We might actually just be able to teleport back. I don't know that we have enough time. We're actually relatively okay, all things... Never mind. That is the music, that is the tone, that is the sun exploding. We're just gonna enjoy space. Space is fun. So, yeah, almost made it. Yes, almost. Alright, so 3 minutes of auction. I think I'm going to be okay. One way or another, everything's gonna be fine, and none of this would have ever happened to begin with, or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna have to get more than a nap and go to bed. So this was fun. Thank you all for joining me and such. I'll be continuing this probably at the start of next week. I had planned to do Satisfactory tomorrow because I lined everything up in between streams. I'm gonna build a fixed mystery before the event runs out. But I will get back to this probably Monday, and then Friday I'm doing my recordings for YouTube and such. So back on Monday for this, and then of course back tomorrow. Like I said, it is very late, extra rambly. So sorry. Come on, big explosion. There we go. Right on time. So, yeah, thanks for joining the stream, and I will see you all later. Ah, Purdy. This far away, it really is. I can't do anything about the reticle. Do we get to see, like, the other planets explode or something? I've never watched this far away, at least. No, they just get wrapped up in the energy wave, whatever it is. Okay, there we go. Great, thanks for stopping in again, Elroy. I will see you all later on in the next loop.